Hello to you all out there. We're talking about fall home solutions, and you may be looking at this right now and saying, but it's a fan. Like, why do I need a fan heading into fall? Well, guess what? In most of the country, it is still hot out, and even if you do have a heater on in your home, we've been talking about circulating air in your home. Well, people love this fan. We've got an example of some of the country's average high temperatures. This is right now, like almost on the eve of like September 1st. It's crazy. We got one more week in August, I think. We've got Phoenix at 106 degrees, Wichita 94 degrees. Here in Florida, every time I get in my car, it's registering like over 100 degrees. It's ridiculous. So why is this fan such a huge customer pick? And by the way, less than 1,000 remaining. It's because it is giving you whole coverage. It is an oscillating orbital fan from LivePure. Look how cool. It's coming with a remote control and it's little caddy. You can just pop it here so you always know where it is. But look at what it does. You can have it go up, down. You can have it go side to side. It's covering the entire room. You don't have to sit in front of the darn fan. By the way, nice and safe for little tails and little fingers. And what are the alternatives? I grew up with things that look like this. In fact, I think this is the one from my grandmother's home. I'm kidding. But we grew up with things like this that just chop the air. We grew up with this, and that's terrible. And when it tips over, it's a mess. We grew up with this that, you know, it's just, gosh, it's like, it's not even doing the job. It's so flimsy. From LivePure, you're getting one of our #1 selling full coverage, 2 colors available. If you want it in this red, Jared, you said the red was the most limited. 80 remaining, and we also have it available for you in the mint. Let's welcome in our LivePure expert. Graphite. Bonnabelle Sherman is standing by to talk to us about this one. And Bonnabelle, this has become a favorite. I mean, major customer reviews and lots of happy customers with this one.
I know, you know why? Because it's super strong. When you put up that chart, I went, you might say fall out of your lips, but that's not what that note is saying. No, it is hot. The temperatures tell the truth, and it's still hot. It's hot into September. When I grew up in New York, it was hot right through September. So yes, you still need a fan. And these are great colors from LivePure. And here's this makes this one different. First of all, this is our most powerful fan from LivePure. And it is orbital. That means that it goes left and right, but also up and down. So your left and right is 75 degrees and then 83 degrees up and down. I don't know of a fan that does both. Yes, I know that some go left and right, but to have our most powerful fan that does both directions is so wonderful, because what you're looking for is that breeze to meet your skin, cool your skin, and you feel better. This one is the perfect fan. It doesn't take up too much space. It's about 9 inches across the bottom. It's about 13 inches tall. And then here's something that I really appreciated. There's joy from the moment you take this out of the box. Why? Because on most appliances, you get a cord and it's 5 feet or 6 feet. This is actually 7.5 feet. So it will easily reach behind your desk, behind your bed, easily from the nightstand. So that's one of the great things, besides a fan that goes left, right, and up and down. Now you can see I have this one set. So here's the nice thing. In any of the orbital features, up, down, left, right, you can freeze it in that position. That's just what I've done with this red one. It is frozen in this up position. So if there's a favorite position you just want that breeze to go, you can stop it on that. And so I have the red one in that up position and over to my right. And then I have this one in front of me, the gray one, the graphite, which by the way is a great color. It's a great neutral. It's also on trend, because a lot of things are the popular gray shade, and this one's a nice shade. This one is doing both. I have it in the orbital position. So it's making a full round. And once it starts moving, it kind of reminds you of a robot. And so I think Ty wanted to call him Wilbur. So Wilbur is going in all of the directions, delivering that cool breeze to you. And because it does have a great reach, you read my mind. Look at that great reach. Because it does have a great reach, we have to give you a remote. Why? Because you're going to be sitting on that lazy boy. You're going to be sitting 8 feet away. And when you go, oh, I want to change a setting, you don't want to have to get up. So LivePure gave you this great remote. All the features that are on this fan are also on the remote. And things like your off on, your a light, your timer, and then your speeds, and then also your orbital settings, left, right, up, and down. As Leslie, you can tell I'm really excited about this, and because it's going to bring you so much pleasure wherever you place it in your home, Leslie.
Absolutely, and I want to give you a little peek at that remote control there. So nice and easy, nice and simple, nothing complicated, and it has its own little resting place on the back of the fan, so now you never misplace it. But that's the thing, you know, I love that this is compact size, but super powerful. So whether you want, you know, it's really about the size of a dinner plate. You want to put this on your desk at work. You want to put this across the room in your bedroom because you're the one that sleeps hot and maybe your partner does not, and you know that you need this fan. I love that it's compact. I love that it's discreet, and yet it is giving you that whole room coverage, Vonabelle. $69.99 is our price. These are the final quantities that we've got, and we do have the flex pay. So Jared, is it 5 flex on this one? So we do have the flex pay available for you. $14 gets this home, and final opportunity. If you want the red, you've got to be in the ordering process. And Vonabelle, look at all the features.
I know, this is very feature rich. We like to say it just has a lot. LivePure really thought of everything. They're a great company. They give a 3-year warranty to this fan. Also, always USA-based customer service. What does that mean to you? So let's say you have a question or you have a problem. You'll make that phone call. That phone call will be taken right here in the United States and answered by an American, and people really appreciate that. And I love, so I said it's a 7.5-foot cord, so it fits anywhere, but there is a dedicated slot for this in the back. It's a deep little slot. It actually sits in a little home, so you'll never lose this. Now, the nice thing about a fan is it delivers that cool breeze to your skin when you're dying and you're hot, and it is still hot. And also, sometimes, even if we have a ceiling fan, we need supplemental fan. We need that extra breeze for where it's not reaching. And also, I feel like every single home, in my case, every single home I've had always has a room that either doesn't get enough AC or doesn't get enough heat. And I have one of those rooms in this house too. And so I'm always looking for that extra fan. And here's the nice thing. Because it does have the orbital, left, right, up, down, if you're putting it on your nightstand, but your nightstand is higher or lower than your mattress, it's like missing you. That you don't have to worry about that, because when you put on the orbital feature, whether it's the up or down or left or right, it makes the breeze meet your body. This is when you could put on the floor when you're playing games with the kids at night, or on a weekend, and everybody gets a breeze because it can constantly move around to the family of 4 or 5 and deliver that cool breeze. Sometimes that's just what we need. It brings that relief and it makes you feel better. Also, if you need to bring something that's small to work to your cubicle, this is a great choice because it is, Leslie said about the size of a dinner plate. I totally agree with that. It's about 9 inches. And this is only about 6.5 pounds. So if you need to take it room to room, or if you do want to commute with it and take it to work, you know, just to deliver it to your desk, easy peasy. And then, you know, also out on your patio, if you have a seasonal patio, like a 3-season, you want a little breeze outside, this is so easy to put outside as well. And for some of us, we can't sleep unless we have a breeze. We need that cool breeze. And so you're like, I need a fan and I want a really good one. Well, this is LivePure's most powerful fan, and it delivers that breeze left and right and up and down. I don't know any fans that do all of that. And of course, as Leslie, you were showing, our other choices like that big tippy dinosaur, I don't like that. That always scares me, especially if you have children or grandchildren. And the other ones just are not attractive. These are beautiful. And LivePure does take their colors and carry them through all of their appliance. So if you own something in this great red or you own something in this great gray, it will match the other LivePure appliances. How are we doing on that red one, Leslie?
Oh, about, gosh, Jared, did you say about 70? 70 left in that red. We do have the, Jared, did you say it was gray or graphite? On my card it says gray. Okay, on my card it says gray, FYI, but here it is. It's graphite in the system. Notice that you can customize it the way you want it. You can have it circulate the air all over the room. You can have it go vertically up, down. You can have it go horizontally. And that's the thing. You're getting this whole room coverage that typically you don't get with regular fans. And so it's very different. It's very distinct. And that's why for a fan, it's become a big customer pick, a big customer favorite. favorite. These are the final quantities that we have. Speaking to Vonnabelle's point, it's almost September. It is hot. I mean, we're still going in the pool here, Vonnabelle, at my home. And, you know, temperatures across the country still 100 degrees, 90 degrees. And even as you head into fall, I think that we forget that whether you've got the AC on in your house, it's better to have that air circulating, just helps the AC out. But even in the winter, you know, if you want that heat to distribute around the room, maybe you point this up. Maybe, but it helps to move that heat around as well. So people use fans all year round. This one is about the size of a dinner plate, only 6 pounds. If you want it, this is it. Last call, last opportunity.
Yeah, and you're right. Even in the winter, there are people who use fans to circulate the heat. Listen, that's why a lot of ceiling fans have a reverse.
That's right.
There's a reverse feature on them so that it, you know, heat rises, push it down when it's the winter as well. So this is great for doing that. Also, sometimes you get stale air if there's no fan, and just having a fan moves the air so you feel comfortable, you feel refreshed. By the way, moving air is also good for your plants. If you love plants, they're all around your house. Even the plants love that moving air. Now, don't forget, all of the great features that are around the front are also on the remote. And here's a cool thing LivePure did. So what we have is the ability to shut off the display lights. You see that over in the corner, display lights? A lot of people don't like those blue glowing lights. You can shut them off. So if you like a dark room, LivePure did that for you. You can dim all those lights, and look at that, on, off, oscillate left, right, up, down, and fan speeds. Put it on the turbo. If you're really suffering, you know, and maybe it's even, you know, that time of your life and you're extra hot, put it on turbo. I'm telling you, that's so powerful. It feels wonderful. And of course, your timer.
And the timer. So many features, right?
Some people, some people like to go to sleep with the breeze, but then don't want it after they're asleep. So that timer is great for that too, Leslie. I think it's a great fan. It's our most powerful. LivePure stands behind their products, and I love the decorator colors that we always do. If you didn't get a great fan, or you have one and you're thinking, well, I need somewhere for somewhere else, and I don't want it to be too big, this is a win for that.
It is, and it's a customer pick. I mean, if you can, read the reviews. People love this fan. You know, it's small, but it's super mighty, it's super powerful, and just a different innovative design. The fact that it circulates that air however you want it. You don't get many choices when you have things like this. You know, it's like you get what you get. With this, you customize it the way you want it. And by the way, 2 colors remaining. We've got final quantities in that red. We've got the graphite, but let's say you get the red home. And then you put it on the furniture and you're like, oh, I'm not really crazy about the red. I think I should have gotten the graphite. We have free exchanges. Anything that has a different size or color, we will honor the free exchange. So you get the red home, you change your mind, you want the graphite. We're gonna help you sit back and relax. We're gonna take care of the rest. We pay for the shipping on that return so that you can exchange it and get the product you want. And by the way, if you want more details, go to hsn.com, or you can even give us a call and we'll start that exchange for you. But what a great product. And it's funny because, you know, maybe you're squeezing the last of, you know, summer and, you know, you want to maybe bring down the bills. A lot of people will turn up the AC and then just have a powerful fan. And it's almost like that perfect assistant, that perfect buddy for your AC or for your heater. So it's really such a great home solution, Vonnabelle.
I totally agree. And if you've noticed, I've had to follow my fan. Why? Because it oscillates in 2 directions. So enjoy your fan. It's most powerful from LivePure, and you will love it. Thanks, Leslie.
Oh, so good. This is it. Final quantities, last call. Vonnabelle, it's good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for staying up late with us tonight. We really appreciate it. And a quick little